Hello everyone, I'm Wendell Jones and welcome to another special edition of our program, the Platform Weekend Edition. And every weekend we bring to you a number of guests who are either entertainers or people who are involved in making life a little easier and making changes in lifestyles in our country. This program is sponsored by Peter Nygard, who is celebrating the 50th anniversary of Nygard International. He's been in the fashion business for 50 years, and there are celebrations in many countries of the world because this international icon, this fashion mogul, has made a tremendous contribution to fashion around the world, and they're celebrating in Canada, in China, in other parts of the United States of America. And so on our program, we are featuring a number of Bahamian artists who have worked with Peter Nygard over the years, and a lot of them are bringing congratulatory remarks for the 50th anniversary of Nygard International. Bianca Nygard is here today. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. So nice to be here again.
You are going to attend some of these celebrations around the world?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Very good, very good. So who did you bring for us today?
Well,
you always bring wonderful guests.
Thank you so much. Well, you know, culture is really close to my family's heart, and especially my father. And I was so honored to meet Ruben Delaveau. He's also known as Ruppa Pum Pum, and I saw him many years ago at King Eric's, a tribute to King Eric that my father was at, and I was just blown away. So when we've been talking about culture, I really wanted to ask him to come join us on the show. And he has started the Rhythm Band, which is a successful band since 2012, and even was featured on the Kelly and Ryan show, Live with Kelly and Ryan at Atlantis recently.
Interesting.
So that's very nice.
Very good.
Yes, and I also have with me my good friend, Clay Cupid Adderley. He's very good star and on the radio now, and with Rake and Scrape, and really keeping the Bahamian culture alive. And I've known him since 2014, where we were together in the Valley Boys and performing. He was performing a mixture of his hit songs at that time, and he continues to have hit songs, including one that's on the radio now called Gimme My Culture. So perfect for today's show.
Very good. Good to see you both. Welcome to the platform. Good to see you, Mr. Delaveau and Mr. Adderley. Mr. Delaveau, I believe I saw you in feathers one time. You are a percussionist, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And how long have you been performing?
I was performing from 1987.
From 1987?
Yes, sir.
And so I'm
Yes.
sure you performed at Nygard Key.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
One of my first shows at Nygard, I was a John Canoe performer, doing some stuff with the drums, because Mr. Nygard always has parties and events, and he normally have people come in and do nice John Canoe performances.
So you
So I was a part of that contingent.
Very good, very good. And you performed for the King Eric group one time, right?
Yes, a tribute to King Eric.
Yes.
I performed for that, and then they had the Battle of the Drums with me, King Eric, me, King Harrison, Chippy, and Penis Taylor.
You were in a contest with Chippy, Penis Taylor, and King Erickson?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are a fantastic drummer then.
Well, in this country, I am known as the fourth greatest drummer in human history.
The fourth greatest
Yes,
drummer.
and that has to be recognized.
All right, well, tell me who's number one.
Well, the greatest in my book is a John Chippy Chipman,
Okay.
then Penis Taylor,
Then Penis Taylor.
and then
Peanuts watching this program,
the
you know.
world-renowned King
Peanuts is
Harrison.
watching this program.
Yes, the world-renowned King Harrison will follow third, and I will follow suit with fourth, because we have successfully made it off the drum.
King Erickson is playing internationally, and he has been around the world beating drums. So you put him in the third position?
Well, he is first internationally, but in the Bahamas. So John Chippy Chipman is first, bar none.
I think King Erickson was playing with Powell Simon at one time, right?
Yes, world renowned, he's number one.
Okay, all right, all right.
Locally, Seg1.
Okay, we're going to hear some of your drumming in a short while. And so, Mr. Adley,
Yes, sir.
you have been involved in Bahamian culture for how long now?
Professionally, for the last about 8 years. But prior to that, I like to tell people I was a musician long years before I started to dive into entertainment. You know, I came up under Duke Eldstron of the National Youth Orchestra. I came up under the Justilian Brothers from L.W. Young to Government High. So I was always active in the music element.
Okay.
Because I play the trumpet professionally. I play the trumpet, the trombone, the tuba, a lot of brass instruments. So diving into entertainment was kind of, I wouldn't use the word easy, but it was more, the transition was smooth because I already know what I wanted. And I already know, I fall in love with Bahamian culture years ago. Tony McKay is actually my godfather.
Is that right?
Grew up through Canaan Lane and stuff like that.
You
So
grew up through Kenyan Lane?
all the way from Hawkins Hill.
With the Obeah man?
With the Obeah man. You know,
Okay.
when I say all the way, I want the people to know where I come from because I didn't come from a family of privilege. We grew up in the street by the pump. I used to go by when Mr. McKay would be on the porch playing his guitar, and all the bad kids would be around, and just strum his guitar. He was a rude boy. So, I grew up in that environment where it was conducive of culture, and Pat Carey from Bahamian, that's my cousin. So, Bahamian culture I think it was embedded in my DNA. So I'm proud to do what I'm doing now.
So when Tony McKay wrote and sang about is a rude boy, he was talking about you?
Maybe. But many of us used to be in the yard. We used to, we used to do a lot of stuff. There was a lot of kids through Kennelly, and we used to hang out, and we just loved watching him play. And I fell in love with him years and years ago. And his passing was tough, pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as a tribute to Nygard's 50th anniversary, we're going to hear some drumming today, and we are going to hear some music, right,
Yes.
Bianca?
Yes, we have wonderful music. We'll get to see the new music video and everything today.
We have a new music video coming up?
Oh yes, when I was just talking about with Clay Cupid Adderley, his new "Give Me My Culture" music video.
Okay, how long ago have you recorded it?
The song was recorded last year. The music video was released in September of 2017. It's been doing very well. People, what I love about this latest project that I've done is it's good to have critics and compliments from people within your circle. But when you're getting that from people without your circle who don't really care about how you feel, don't really care to make you happy or sad, you're on the right path. And I think Give Me My Culture has touched the Bahamian, it touched the Bahamian spirit, and people from all walks of life like it. And I'm glad it's the first time you're going to hear it, so you're going to like it yourself.
Okay, very good, very good. And you've been getting hits from outside the country as well?
Yes, last year I traveled to Philadelphia to do a show. And prior to that, I was brought up to New York City in Manhattan. We performed at Alibaba upstairs for the independence celebrations in New York, and they wanted something being cultural. And I was brought down by Dr. Elliston Ramming to perform there. So it was pretty awesome.
Very good, very good.
Ruppa Pum Pum has been doing a lot of traveling too.
Have you?
Well, like I said, I've been performing for a while. So basically, I started out performing with Chippy doors. Chippy got this thing like, he had 5 on the payroll and 9 in training. I was one of those who were in training.
Okay.
And then eventually, as I grew into my ability to play the drum, I started to venture on my own. So I've been all the way to Japan, I've been to Africa, I've been to China, all over London, all over representing this country.
Is that right?
I had this country on my back for years. Although I'm young, and it's just embarrassing sometimes to see how they treat young people in this country. Because we have a lot of talent here.
But they treated you well because you've been all over the place.
My ability to get it done.
Uh-huh.
They say your gift will make room for you.
Yes.
I never depended on the government or tourism or anybody to do anything for me. I put the work in, and I let the work speak for itself.
So when you went to Japan and places such, courtesy of what, Ministry of Tourism?
No, I think based on the arrangements maybe with culture.
Okay.
Because Fast Eddie was the liaison person.
Oh, Ministry of Culture.
Yes, who
I see.
connected all these T's, who connected the dots. And we took a contingent down, and after my performance, all I heard was arigato. That means thank you in Japanese.
Yes.
I did a very good job down there representing us.
Okay.
I actually saw a clip of when he performed in Haiti, and it was incredible. Like everybody was jumping up and down so much. It was really moving to see that.
That particular show in Haiti was a performance by the Rhythm Band. We were given opportunity from the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Cara Vesta in Haiti, and we were given that opportunity to showcase Bahamian music. And my band, we went down there, full Bahamian music, Ray can scrape out his best. And the people were blown away. Like the experience we got from the Haitian people was far more different from our own people. I talk about, they literally lift my singer up and run around the park.
But they were your people too. They were your people too.
I mean, we all are one.
Absolutely.
We all are one, but I'm saying to
You
you.
hear your name is Delivo.
Well-
That's a French name, you know.
Yes. And
Yes.
the history behind my name is very unique. But the whole entire thing was to go there and represent the Bahamas.
Yes.
You know, that is what I talk about,
Very
the
good.
Bahamas.
Well, I'm going to hear you play some of that music. If you can give us one or two of your renditions on the drum. You can do it now.
You want to do it now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Why not? Let's do it now. And because we're going to hear from you with your drums, and we're going to hear from Mr. Adley from the rhythm band.
Okay.
And that is excellent. I bet you can do that again. Can you do that again?
I could do something.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yes. Just that. Just like that.
Same thing again.
I can remember exactly every beat. You missed two beats. You missed two beats. You missed two beats. Very
boy.
good. So where did you learn this?
Well,
From
first of
Chippy?
all, my father is a musician, a
Okay.
gospel musician.
Okay.
You know, the Delvos are rooted in gospel and religion. And at a very young age, I got exposure to the music in church. And I used to be beating on the pots and the pans and the water jugs. So my father said, man, listen, let me buy this boy on drum. And I started playing the drums, and it was life-changing. But after I got exposed to Junior Junkanoo in 1987, it changed my life forever. There was a guy called Nadi Small. He's blind. Nadi used to play the Congo drums. Nadi is unrecognized in this country. One of the greatest percussionists I've ever seen in my entire life, Nadi Small. And he showed us how to play all these different rhythms on the drum. And then I got exposed to John Chippy Chipman and his grandsons and his family. Started doing shows, and I talk about fire dancing, the gombe drumming, and that changed my life forever.
Very good. So you were one of the 9 in training.
Now I am on the payroll.
Now you're on the payroll.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Where do you perform now?
Well, my band, we normally perform, there's a new spot coming on stream. It's called the Stars Lounge. And then we are transitioning to a second place called the Fifth Place.
Where would that be? The Stars Lounge?
That is located on Howard Road, or Tonics Garden Highway, right next to Mario's Bowling Alley.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
April 20th.
Okay.
We have a great clip because Kelly Ruppa and Brian Seacrest came here and did their show, and they featured him and his band in it, and we actually have a little clip of that we
Okay,
can show.
good. But why don't we see that now?
Okay.
Let's take a look at that clip. This was on Paradise Island at Atlantis.
Yes, sir.
And how did you get involved?
Well, like I said, we perform locally all over, and I think they reached us by email.
So you were on ABC television.
Yes, we were a host band, and they reached out to me and said we would like for the rhythm band to be the host band on our live show. And we responded to the email, we went into rehearsal, and the rest is history. we made the Bahamas proud.
And it was well received around
Well
the world.
received. We're getting emails. Everybody's getting in contact with us. We released our new song that day on Kelly and Ryan show. So it was like, it was epic.
Very good, very good.
It was very
Let's take a look at it now. Let's take a look at the performance at Atlantis, right?
Yes, sir.
Right now, yes.
All right, rhythm band, y'all ready? Play that thing. There comes a time when you start to believe strongly in yourself and start to achieve all the things you know that you had the power to do. And someday all your dreams will start to come true. Look back at your life and when you dream, don't wanna go back there, so get your moving dream. Keep pressing forward and your life will be gone. Hold your head up high, there's no time to mourn.
Ruben Delaveau, and who are the others performing with you at Paradise Island?
Yeah, it was the group members of the rhythm band.
Yeah, but who are the
You want their names?
Yes.
Yes. The lead vocals, Anishka Lewis,
Uh-huh.
Synovia Smith, Altino Kiat McPhee, VJ Johnson, Saw, lead guitar, Chad Young, drummer, Kingsley Wilkinson, myself, percussion, Ruben Delaveau, you all know me.
That's a big group.
Yeah, my 9-piece. Kesem Lloyd, keyboards as well. Sound engineer, Terrence Cole, and our production person was Iva, who does all our videos and our marketing and our promotions.
So the rhythm band performs for various functions around the country, right?
Yes. Most of all the regattas, we are there. We're getting ready for Barry Tarry, we're getting ready for Rollville. Like, people who know the rhythm is going to get you.
Okay. Well, Bianca, let's take this break, and when we return, you're going to introduce us again to Clay Adderley and his fantastic sound. We take this break here on the platform as we pay tribute to Peter Nygard on the celebration of his 50th anniversary in the fashion business by exposing Bahamian culture and these Bahamian artists. We'll come right back.